If the overhead squat assessment keeps tripping you up, let's fix that right now. I'm gonna show you exactly how to remember which muscles are overactive and which muscles are underactive without necessarily memorizing the entire chart. I'm Coach Joe Drake with the Axiom Fitness Academy, and I've helped well over 1,000 people pass the NASM exam, and our students succeed on this section because of this one visual trick. Trying to memorize the entire overhead squat solutions table is probably not gonna work for most people, but I have found what does is thinking about overactive as getting pulled down and underactive as not pulling enough. And I'll explain what I mean. When it comes to understanding overactive muscles, let's say for example, knee valgus, the knees are caving in. What you need to think about is you need to think about a string, right? Like if there was a string attached to the knee, pulling it in, what muscle would do that? And so this does rely upon the fact that you actually know muscular anatomy. So you need to know this stuff. But once you do, when you understand where the muscles are, it becomes a lot easier. You think about, okay, knee valgus, knee is getting pulled in. What would be pulling in on that knee? And it has to be that inner thigh, that adductor. And another good example, the arms falling forward. You literally have to think about, for overactive, if there was a string pulling down on my arm, what muscles do that? And then all of a sudden, you can pull that arm down and you feel your lats engage and the pecs as well. And on the flip side, when it comes to underactive, you have to think about an arrow pulling in the opposite direction. So if we have the knees caving in, well, what would pull them back out? And literally thinking about that and visualizing it, visualizing an arrow pulling the knee back out into the ideal position. And when you do that, not only can you go through and feel it, right? Okay, that feels like my glutes, but you can also problem solve it. What is that motion? If I pull my knees back out, it's kind of abduction, external rotation. Okay, I know that's my glutes, and most likely the glute medius. Another good example, if my low back is arching, right? If my low back arches in that overhead squat. Well, when it comes to the underactive muscles, if my low back is arched, what muscles do I have to use? What does it feel like to pull myself back to a neutral position? And even if you just do that while you're watching this video, you pull yourself back in, you're gonna be like, oh wow, okay, I feel my abs and I probably feel my glutes. So just remember, your overactive muscles are the ones that would be pulling you in out of position, and the underactive ones are the ones that would pull back out to put you in better alignment. If you like this kind of stuff and you need some more help with the overhead squat, I've put together an entire overhead squat cheat sheet to help you ace this part of the exam. If you want access to it, just comment squat on this video and I'll send it to you.